If you lose at Showdown, you eat a pepper. Winner wins $1,000. I have 5 of my donkey friends with me, and we are all competing in a sit-and-go tournament. Winner takes all. The catch is if you lose at Showdown, you have to eat a pepper. And as each person busts, the peppers get spicier. If any of us drink the milk that's conveniently placed in our cup holders in front of us, we are immediately out of the tournament and we forfeit our chips.
Or at least that was the plan. The shoot itself went really well, but when I started importing the videos, I noticed that a lot of things really went wrong. For example, a couple of big videos on the main camera got corrupted, and those videos were important because they captured half of the tournament and was what we were using mainly for audio. In addition to that, the action cameras we shot on were so shit that the footage was essentially unusable. But I did spend like $2,000 on this, and some of the footage is really priceless. So here's a compilation of all of it in as coherent of a form I could possibly make it into. Enjoy!
Let's meet the fishes. So what's your spice tolerance?
I'm 5.
Yeah, I can eat a lot of spicy food. I love compound chicken.
There's a common stereotype that that people of my complexion aren't the best with spice, and I am here to confirm that it's true.
Just no.
When I was 7 years old, my father fed me a book of matches and gasoline and lit them on fire. Ever since then, the insides of my stomach have not been able to tolerate the heat that comes with pepper.
He has IBS, so he can't eat any peppers, so this should be interesting. He just doesn't want his face to be seen on camera, so he showed up looking like this. And that's the exposition you're gonna get for whatever the hell this is. I like spice. I can handle my spice. Yeah. But I've tried these peppers, and these guys are fucked.
And so began the tournament, and nothing too interesting happened the first couple of levels, seeing as the first pepper was a bell pepper and had 0 Scoville.
Bell pepper. It's fine.
I'll eat a couple of these.
Unfortunately, the corrupted main footage missed the first 3 bust outs. First to bust was Jay. Then I introduced the twist that the person who busts gets to introduce the next pepper by choosing a player to feed it to. The next level was the jalapeno, which he fed to Mateo with not much issue. I soon busted after that in second to last place and got to choose someone else to feed a serrano pepper to. I chose the deuce because he was chip leading and he immediately stood up and forfeited his chips equally to the remaining 3 players.
The deuce does not back down from a fight unless a pepper is involved.
Which meant we immediately skipped the serranos and moved on to Thai chili peppers, so we are now 3-handed with Mateo, Drew, and Liam competing for the $1,000. Liam, how do you feel?
Very nice.
Sorry, I interrupted you one more time.
Very nice.
One more time for safety.
Very nice.
And here's some footage of me persevering through my post-pepper punishment.
Oh, how's it getting worse with the milk? What the fuck?
You ever tongue fuck a yogurt before?
3-handed now with Thai chili peppers on the line. Mateo and Liam get into a spot here. Liam value bets his top pair on the river and gets paid off by Mateo's second pair. Mateo eats the first Thai chili pepper of the night and he seems completely unfazed. Shortly after Mateo's flipping with Drew, they're all in pre-flop. Mateo has 5s and Drew has king 10 of diamonds. Let's watch a run out.
Oh, good.
Diamonds.
Wait, I need a 5.
What?
Fuck.
No, you're still.
No,
you have
you're
9 to
still
5.
ahead.
You have
Yeah,
9
you
to
got
5. You have to be
Oh
confident.
yeah, fuck.
Nice hand.
All right, your first real pepper.
Oh, fuck.
Mateo holds and Drew, welcome to Pain Town.
Welcome to hell.
Not long after, now chip leader Liam is all in pre-flop with Drew. Drew has 9s and Liam has ace-8 suited. Can Drew hold and avoid a second trip to Pain Town?
Got her.
Hey Liam, you know what time is it?
I know what time
Oh
it is.
shit. It's hell time.
swallow is the worst part.
Everyone's just talking about swallowing. The guys just don't want to swallow, apparently.
Oh. Camera's on me.
With his stack severely crippled now, Liam is forced all in with King 9 offsuit, and Drew snaps him off with 7s.
Diamond.
You have gutter and gutter overs. Wow, you have so many gutter overs.
A lot of outs.
Actually, 9 no good. Liam is now out and enjoys a well-deserved glass of milk. With Liam out, we are now down to heads up, which means we're moving on to the final pepper. These are habanero peppers, and they go from 100,000 Scoville to 350,000 Scoville. And Liam has the pleasure of giving one to either Drew or Mateo.
Mateo. Oh! I hate you.
Thank you, Liam.
But Liam, I'm unstoppable.
Drew winning would actually be pretty good for the game because of everybody here. I believe Drew has the least experience in poker, which will mean that anyone can play poker, anyone can win money. I guess this would be a good time for my Club GG ad. Want to play poker with Greg? You're gonna love Greg's game on Club GG. Greg live streams on Club GG every week. It's like a virtual meetup game. We also have a 7-deuce jackpot, win with 7-deuce at Showdown, and win up to $200. We have stakes all the way from 10 cent, 20 cent to 2-4. Also, you'll be playing with other donkeys who follow Greg, so you know they're probably not that good. So what are you waiting for? Join my Gilded server now to learn more about how to join. Link in the description below. Now that we're heads up, Drew massively covers Mateo. Mateo's sitting on like 2 big blinds, and he's going all in with any 2 cards, including...
I beat that hand.
Do 7, play loose.
Nice.
At this point, it's getting pretty late in the night, and people are high off of peppers, so as you can expect, the conversations start to get very entertaining. You heard it here first, folks. Do 7, play loose. Is that what this says?
Just left click. I'm gonna use my $1,000 when I win it to fix my disloss.
Also, you're deaf in your left ear.
I am deaf in my left
Can we
ear.
fix that or no?
I feel like you're gonna get canceled for that one.
Why? He's broken. He needs to be fixed.
Oh no. That's ableism.
Come at me, Twitter.
I approve.
He gave me the pass.
Wow.
Greg, what? Did you find my condoms? What?
Your used condoms?
No. Wish.
You don't keep them as trophies?
Here, Mateo finds a massive double up with Jack 7 suited versus 5-7 offsuit, and he's now back in the game with a healthy stack. And of course, Drew gotta eat a pepper.
That was just instant headache.
You know I'm just going to do this all day. Yeah, check. Like, why would I raise? I'm going to check it down. If you bet and I have the nuts, I win.
So far everybody's rooting for Drew, and this is the part of the video where Mateo becomes the absolute worst villain ever. Mateo discovers that he doesn't need to win the game of poker. He just needs to win the game of getting Drew to eat more peppers. And Mateo accomplishes this by checking it down whenever he has showdown value. So it doesn't matter if he has a strong hand, a flush, a straight, 2-paired, the nuts, doesn't matter. He will check it down, so he forces Drew to go to showdown and eat a chili pepper, and it's hard to watch, man.
Getting the burn under the tongue. Falling apart, guys.
Open.
Doomed from the start. I couldn't fold at all, and I couldn't bet.
Wow, that is rough, yeah.
It doesn't matter how good you play poker. It doesn't matter how you can handle the spike.
Open.
This guy. Wow, how do you...
I will smash!
Motherfucker!
Unhinged.
Is it normal for your hands to tingle?
Yes.
Is it?
Is it good? No.
And now Drew is massively short stacked and is all in with Jack 10 suited, and sees the bad news that Mateo has ace queen off. And then he calls Mateo a
You're not a Let me hit, please. Let me hit, please.
Oh!
Ace.
Wow!
Oh my god, are you serious? 30.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, this has gotten heated. Not long after, Drew shoves all in for his tournament life on a jack high board with ace high and gets snapped off by Mateo's top pair.
This could be it. This could be it.
Drew's hand.
Well played.
This is for Drew's.
This is it. Oh, that's it. I'm dead. Very well played, sir.
Mateo, you won $1,000!
villain always wins.
Thank you so much for watching. Stay loose, play 7 deuce, you fucking donkeys, and subscribe. Mateo, how you gonna spend your thou?
Jay, you want to flip?